Let's break that down. That's a pretty high level goal. There's really a few ways that we're going to make that happen. So if you want to create a new economy, an alternative economy that is more fair, it's more free, it's more efficient.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher, and guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family. It is imperative that you get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once you understand how the world really works, you understand that everything is planned out. Especially in the crypto market, we can clearly see that. Now, I want to thank those who donated to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Also, those who purchased the book, Cryptoteacher, NWO book, want to come into consciousness and understand how the world really works. Much love there. Now, of course, guys, we're going to get into Bitcoin first. Right now, we are steady. Of course, we have Chainlink still pumping. Of course, I'm going to talk about that. Cardano, Tezos, the Kyber network. But guys, make sure that we are sticking to the fundamentals. We know that, of course, when Tether is at 99.9, what? Cryptos pump. When it's above, you know, cryptos go down. And remember, XRP is an indicator also, because you can see that gap between Tether and XRP widen. When we go lower, of course, when we go higher, you see that gap close. Now, basically, we have the announcement of Google and Ontology, of course, partnering as far as with the cloud is concerned. We also know Ontology is basically partners with Chainlink. So guys, we see the puzzle actually coming together. So we just have to make sure that Coinbase is actually building a new economy. He says that we're building a new economy, the crypto economy, guys. So the only thing you have to do is go and put the puzzle together, because they're all linked. They have to be linked in order to make this economy work. Now, guys, why would Google Cloud want to get into crypto? Because we know that Google has all of our information. They want to collect all the information. Don't forget, Bot collects all the information. Guys, information is going to be worth trillions. Now, basically, we are getting into the actual crypto news, and a lot of crypto news. Now, basically, we have Wealth Simple launch a crypto trading desk. We also had Fidelity as far as with the Kingdom Trust with Bitcoin. They can add Bitcoin to their retirement accounts. Guys, that's big. You talking about, you know, billions and billions of dollars just sitting there. We also have Paxos launching also the Revolt as far as with the crypto trading desk also. Basically, we had PayPal who told the EU about their crypto endeavors. Basically, we also had Japanese banking giant to issue its own stablecoin. And basically, I've done a couple videos as far as with that stablecoin is going to be pegged to the yen. Now, basically, getting over to Mark Andreessen. Now, basically, they're launching a VC fund, the Variant. Guys, we know that everything they touch turns to gold. So make sure you're watching this fund, so then therefore you know what to actually invest in. Because basically these are going to be, of course, new projects. So if you know you get at the ground floor, you know you're going to be making money. Same way when we see all these partnerships, Cardano going over to Coinbase custody, we know that the crypto is going to go up. As soon as you get on Coinbase, we know that they have these cryptos on there, because that's part of the economy that they're trying to grow. So just make sure that we understand that and we're aware of that. Now, basically also getting into R3 is going to be launching Ledger Edge as far as with the bond trading. So guys, remember, I did this video and I keep playing this video. The reason why is because we're slowly seeing the legacy markets moving over to blockchain and crypto, bond trading, you know, your FX, you know, just your stocks. All this is going to be moved over to crypto. So I just want to make sure that we see this big picture. Now, getting over to world news, we have Amazon going to be launching smart carts. Just put your stuff in the cart, it automatically calculates, and you just walk out with the cart. Also, we have basically Florida not reporting the negative results as far as with the C word. Guys, we know what the C word is, playing with numbers. So unfortunately, the masses are falling for this, but basically if you see that all they're doing is playing this game, wake up to this. That's all they're doing is playing a game, a numbers game, to spread fear. So make sure that we're not caught in that. Make sure we're educating our families, showing them these articles, so therefore they can see the truth and the videos. Now, basically, we have the biotech stocks, because they are spreading this fear. Biotech stocks are booming. Moderna is booming. So, guys, make sure we are digging deep and doing our research. If you go back and look at my video, it has Leonardo DiCaprio on it. I went over the cryptos and the stocks to look at. And if you looked at that, basically, you'll see how much money that you would have made tenfold. So, also, guys, getting into the childbirth. It's very, very important to our economy. Just like I said, I am going to do a video on that, but it's very, very important. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and WO book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance to purchase your cryptos. The links are at the bottom. Also, guys, don't forget about the stocks. You have your chip stocks, your cobalt, your banking, your gaming stocks. Also, everybody sitting at home, don't forget about those stocks. The C word. Don't forget about the biotech stocks also, because everybody is sitting at home getting free money for right now. What they're doing, drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.
Retrench because it's just not a very good market right now.
So, I mean, there's about $10 billion a day being traded in crypto on exchanges, and probably an equivalent amount being traded off exchanges. So there's definitely trading out there. This is a growing marketplace. I look at 2019 as the year that crypto grows up, and it's not clear that everybody's approach to trying to trade is going to work, and I think CBOE's clearly hasn't, but there's still massive interest on the institutional side.
Okay, why Bermuda and why dark pool? I mean, there are exchanges in New York that are regulated by the state authorities.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you do one of those?
So let's start with why dark pool first. There's a good 100 exchanges around the world trading crypto, of whom about 10 or 15 trade in any size. But there is no dark pool in the crypto landscape. And essentially, liquidity is so fragmented across all of these exchanges. What we need is a kind of a central warehouse for liquidity that all of these exchanges and other venues can use to clear liquidity between them. And why Bermuda? Digital assets are they're a different beast from a regulatory perspective. Anti-money laundering concerns and custody concerns are very different from traditional assets. And so we needed a regime that had really thought through how to regulate these assets properly. And there's really only one top-tier global regulatory regime that has done the work to think that through. That's Bermuda. The US is still pretty fragmented. The CFTC are probably going to regulate Bitcoin. The SEC are going to regulate other digital assets. You still need to get licensed by FinCEN. And so what we're doing is standing up something that hits the highest bar that we could find globally. And then we'll be in position when the US is ready to have a clear regulatory picture.
So how quickly do you think the dark pool will be adopted?
We've got a pretty large pipeline of interest. We're going to be stepping things up slowly over the first sort of 3 to 4 months. But this is from a Bitcoin trading perspective. We're going to see a pretty significant flow in 2019. But really, the important thing to look at here is, in the next 10 years, we're going to see stocks, bonds, FX, real estate, all the assets that are currently traded on legacy platforms, we're going to see move over to the digital asset space. And so our larger goal is to be a central trading venue really for all-to-all trading of assets.
Oh, so it's not just a cryptocurrency.
This is not just a cryptocurrency.
This is a way of using blockchain to do a broader trade.
So when we talk about
absolutely
bond trading becoming automated.
Absolutely, absolutely. And actually, one of the things here, we're not just bringing dark pools into blockchain and crypto. We're also bringing blockchain and crypto into the concept of a dark pool. So, there's been some controversy around dark pools in the equity space. that the dark aspect of not showing your trades to the world is one thing, but there's also been darkness around what are the rules of this thing, and are the HFTs in there waiting to pounce on regular clients. So we're bringing dark pools into the light, if you like, by using blockchain and crypto technology to create transparency in the way that you access liquidity, and creating transparency in the sort of the trade behavior, but still keeping the orders hidden.